Good afternoon and welcome to the 2014 Messe stand. I'm Oliver Hall, Senior Product Manager for Fender Europe. We'll be talking about the 60th anniversary Strat from pure vintage, American Standard, Mexican and the Squire Classic Vibe. We'll be talking about the past, present and future of the Stratocaster and showing you the iOS, USB and triple play before moving on to the fantastic new Dimension Series, Modern Player, Deluxe and US Deluxe. The first thing we want to talk about here is the fantastic 60th anniversary of the Stratocaster. And what we have is we have four models that symbolize our entire history, our past history, our present production and our future aspirations. It's not about these four models alone, it's about also what these four models represent. So let's start off with the past first of all. If I draw your attention to this 54 Stratocaster single ply scratch plate, absolutely vintage correct with the extra wide pot covers, the 6-point bridge and the Fender patent bridge saddles. It's got vintage frets, vintage machine heads, it's got the old vintage string tree as well, so it truly is an honor and a hat tip to our illustrious past with this 54 model. There are 1,954 of them produced, so it's also a limited piece. And that represents the 50 style Strats that you see throughout our collection, including pure vintage, American Standard and so forth. If I then move on to the American Standard is a more modern machine and is really talking about the present and where we've brought the Strat to, with its 2-point pivot bridge, its medium jumbo frets, modern day machine heads. It's got modern pot covers and modern pickups, nitrocellulose finish. So this is really an advanced work tool for the professional or for the deep enthusiast. And this is really representing where the Strat is today. And two other models that represent where the Strat is today in terms of price point, we go down to the Mexican Strat here. It's a single ply, well it's an anodized scratch plate, it's a single layer anodized scratch plate. It's a desert sand color with a tinted neck, vintage style frets and vintage style machine heads again. It's got this gold hardware just to make it a special looking model for the anniversary. And so we come down to the Squire, the entry level anniversary model with its vintage style machine heads, string tree, vintage style frets and gold hardware including the bridge and the jack socket. It's in Aztec gold, it's a 60s model with a 3-ply scratch plate, very special looking model and very, very accessible. And so now we move on to the future. We've had the past, we've had the present, we're now looking at future and future-proofing the Strat for all of the eventualities, certainly in the near future, that people may want to use the guitar for. So let's start off with this particular model here. This is Deluxe Stratocaster Hss. It's got a plus top, as you can see. The interesting thing about this guitar is in the bout and the underside bout of the guitar, we have a USB port here, a mini USB port there, and that allows you to interface your guitar as well as through the 1/4-inch jack, allows you to interface your guitar straight with your digital equipment. So this guitar you can then plug into your iPad, into your laptop, and you can start to process your guitar with consummate ease without having to use a piece of interface equipment in between your guitar and your computer. Next up, in no particular order, next up we have what we call the triple play guitar, and this is a very special guitar. It's bursting with features, so let's just look at some of them. First of all, noiseless pickups, as we can see, with a Seymour Duncan here, humbucker by the bridge. We then have a MIDI system here, and it's actually a wireless MIDI pickup. It's Fishman triple play system, and what this allows us to do is allows us to interface again with our laptop or with our iPad, but wirelessly. So we're able to control a MIDI setup, assign all kinds of different sounds and different textures to the strings of the guitar and not have to have a wire between the guitar and the piece of equipment. It also has the USB facility again on the bout of the guitar, so 1/4-inch jack, USB facility and wireless MIDI. Sorry? That's 1,307 euros. Okay. You have the MIDI controller. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just right there, you have the MIDI controller node here, so you're able to scroll up and down features and then select using that on the guitar. A fantastic piece of equipment for the enthusiast, certainly for the home recording, but gives you great flexibility. And then the final piece of the future is this American Deluxe Stratocaster Plus. We have the HSS version down below, and then we have the triple single coil that we're going to take a look at in a second. So these are all, again, N3 noiseless pickups. The fantastic thing about this guitar is it contains almost no wires whatsoever. Instead of the conventional wiring system, we now have what we call mood cards or personality cards. And so we flip the back off the guitar here. You can even take the back right off. It's a quick release. And what we have now is all of the wiring of the guitar is collected within this printed circuit board here. It's not modeling. It is literally the exact wiring you would normally have in a guitar, but printed rather than point-to-point wires. What that allows us to do is effectively take out one card and replace it with another card to allow the guitar to function and do different things. For example, we can phase in and phase out different pickup configurations that you can't normally do with a conventional guitar, and we can also use the pots, the tone controls to boost the bass or boost the treble. So you can literally rewire your guitar within seconds. The guitar comes with a kit of 3 personality cards, and it is literally as easy as taking out one personality card, popping the other one back in, clicking it into place, popping the back on, and away you go. Easy as pie. Even one-handed. There we go. It's a serious piece of equipment in its own right, the guitar, of course. It has the micro tilt, it has the locking machine heads at the top there, and locking strap facility as well. And comes in this fantastic Mystic 3-color sunburst. So this really is the cutting edge of what the Stratocaster can do. Personality cards, instant rewiring. The pickups are also solderless. That means if you want to swap the pickups out, put some Fat 50s in or whatever you like, Texas Specials, you can literally take the scratch plate off, unplug the pickups, plug some new ones in, and off you go. So here we have the fantastic Dimension bass. We had the PJs, we had the J bass, and now as an iconic shape, we have the Dimension bass. And this guitar really has a lot of background. This guitar is not about a body form or a scratch plate form. So let's look at it. First of all, we took this guitar out, and over a period of 2 to 3 years, we tested it to and fro with a group of artists, just like Leo Fender would have done all those years ago. We wanted to make a guitar that was modern, that was functional, and that had a different personality from, you know, the iconic P and the J basses. So let's look at the formats first of all. Going from entry level up to the absolute creme de la creme, we have the modern player, imported version, single pickup, 3-rail pickup there, still has a high mass bridge, fantastic guitar, and a great way to enter into this particular range, 593 euros. We then go up through the deluxe dimensions, so we're now looking at a Mexican-made piece of equipment, has the same active circuitry as the American Deluxe model, just has some different feature sets, has slightly less high-tech machine heads, doesn't have the stealth retainer to hold the B string down, which we'll talk about in a second, but a fantastic way to own a beautifully built new Dimension model. And then we start to go up through the American Deluxe series. So American Deluxe 4-string single pickup, 5-string. We've actually got one American Deluxe here, but these are actually Mexican models. If we move up to here, we have then all American models. So we have the 5-string, 2 pickup, we have a master control, bass and treble cut and boost, and a mid cut and boost as well. 5-way selector switch, and what that means is bridge position, single pickup, mid position here, outside coils of each pickup, central position, both together, mid position between central and neck, inside coils of each pickup, and finally the neck position for that pickup there. This product also features the stealth retainer up here, which is a special tree to hold down the B string and give what bassists are describing as a fantastic feel of stability and tone to this low B string. And of course on the 5-string instrument that's crucial. Lightweight, super high quality machine heads on all the American series, and of course our special Fender high mass bridge. Also has a heel cutaway for ergonomic use at the back of the guitar, and a 5-bolt system to allow for great stability and to allow for great comfort. So this, again, this bass is not purely about the body shape and the scratch plate shape form. It is about the incredible feature set that these basses are built on. So we have 5-string 2 pickup, same again here. Here we have 5-string single pickup, again 5-string single pickup, 4-string double pickup, same again, and 4-string double pickup again. This is Oliver Hall for Guitar Mania. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Mark from Fender Acoustics. I'd like to talk about our new product launches here at Messe 2014. This is the new Fender F series, which is a new series comprising of 3 different models: the F1000, F1020 and F1030. Here we have the F1000s. All the guitars in the range feature wooden rosette, wooden 12-fret, maple 12-fret inlay, and a maple Fender logo on the headstock. It's a giant, oversized 70s logo, a 70s headstock rather, backing bridge. This is the F1000 spruce top, mahogany back and sides. The F1020S is a solid cedar top with mahogany back and sides. This has maple binding on the guitar, and this is available in natural gloss and natural black. And lastly, the F1030S is this guitar. This has got again maple binding on the body and the neck. The solid cedar again with a rosewood back and sides, and it's finished in natural satin. And that's the new F series thing. Hi, welcome to Takamine Guitars here at Messe 2014. This year we've introduced a few new models into our G series range. This is the new 15 series, which is all gloss, spruce top, mahogany back and sides model. This is a GF15 CE, so it's FXC body size, quite a small body size. This particular one's available in sunburst black and natural. We've also added some new shapes to our 10 series, NEX body size, which is a small mini sort of jumbo size. This is finished in a natural satin finish. And we've added some electro options to our 20 range. The GD20 CE and the GN20 CE are now available. Basically the same as the 20 series we had before, but with an electro version.